Hey everybody, welcome to Rock the Rep 80's Uptempo edition. So today I'm going to teach you 3 tools, but we're going to do it via some 80's Uptempo audition cut options. So if you're just joining us for the first time in a Rock the Rep class, here is the goal with this class. My goal with this class is, 1, to teach you pop rock technique, but also to provide you with options for different types of auditions that you have to go in for. So we do these every week, which means there are lots of audition cuts coming your way. And if you are interested in, after you watch this stream, in accessing the demo track and the practice track, and then joining us in the next class, then just drop a comment below here and say, hey, can I have those tracks? And then I'll get in touch with you and you can watch this video and practice the tracks with us, okay? If you're joining us and you have any questions, there's a comment right there. If you're in Facebook, you'll need to add StreamYard, I think, so that I can know your name. But otherwise, you can just tell me your name in the comment. But we're going to go ahead and get started. And we're going to start today with something on purpose that is out of my range. I chose this one to demonstrate some low note qualities, but also this is a key. So this demo I put in key for a male voice. So ladies, if you're singing this one, it's probably going to be a little beyond the range, but you can still work the technique with me while we're doing this. Guys, this one's a great cut for you, and it should be in a pretty decent vocal range for you. For my female identifying voices, if you want this, let me know. You can shoot this to me. I can create a second track option that's just in a different key. But we're going to go ahead and get started because I think this one's useful for our first technique. And our first technique is in dealing with low notes. So one of the things that happens the most when singers work on low notes is there's something that subconsciously happens where we reach for it, we'll pull our chin down, and we do things that make it try to get there. And what happens is the more we try to get there, the more we actually get in the way of getting there. So I want you to think of it as just letting it drop, but without an assist. We're actually going to think more laterally. So I want you to practice this. Ugh, internet. Hold on, hold please. And welcome back. This may happen today. My internet service is not great today, so thank you for hanging with me. Okay, so I want you to practice this with me. You're just gonna give me a da, like as in ya da 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 da, like that sort of sound. That's what we're looking for. So you're gonna give me a da 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 da. Be aware of if it wants to go da 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 da. Notice that as you go down, it may want to drop. Think wide. So here is if it wants to drop. Da 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 da. Think wide. Da 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 da. Like an accordion. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, keep going. Da 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 da. Finding that placement will help you with your low notes. So we're going to work on Billy Joel's My Life, and we're going to do it with our ya da 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 voice. So those of you who are in the stream with me, this is in your Rock the Rep folder. These are guys, I'm talking to my whalers. They're backstage with me in this class. This is part of one of the classes that we do. It's a membership. So this is in your music. Hey, Catherine's watching us from Idaho. Glad to have you. All right, so in your folder, we're going to go to My Life. Okay, and we're going to do this cut in da. Okay. All right, so I'm going to demonstrate it for you once, and we'll see how the sound works with this. Well, we're either going to have sketchy phone internet or sketchy internet. So thanks, guys, for your patience. Just that's what it's going to be today. All right. So when you take that DAP, now we're going to apply that. And I want you to sing. We won't do the whole song, the whole cut again until the end. I want you to take the first part of this, and I want you to think it in the lateral. So the difference would be, so if I were to do one that wasn't thinking lateral, like in the DAP, it'd be like this. Got a call from an old friend who used to be close. Said he couldn't go on the American way. So I'm exaggerating, right? I'm exaggerating. I would never do that. But let's go now. What happens if I put it in the DAP? Got a call from an old friend who used to be real close. Said he couldn't go on the American way. Okay, so by not trying to assist the low note was there. Okay, that's tool number one. That is going to scoot us into song number two. And guys who are in the studio with me, we will work the full cuts of these in the coaching class. If you're watching and you want to get to work through the full cuts of things with us, drop me a comment here. I'll send info on how you can jump in to some of these Rock the Rep classes. They're $29 this month. So easy. You get the sheet music, you get the tracks, and you get some coaching. All right. So let's go to low note. Janet in the studio says the low notes are quite accessible. Yes. Yes, we do love low notes. All right. So we're gonna go to the Madonna. So guys in the class, open up your hymnals to Madonna and open your heart. So this one, now we're going to take what we learned in the da 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 with the Billy Joel, and we are going to plug that into the first part of the Madonna. So we're doing the same thing. And the same thing with that verse. Okay. Da 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 da. All right. So let's do a little of that. Give it a second to kick in here. Starting with our DAP. Da, 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 da. Okay. So that gets us started on the intro. So now think of that DAP as your Instagram filter. Okay, so like we can take a picture, we can load it up to the phone, and then you can go down and you can put a million different color filters on that picture. So the DAC is the color filter that you are putting on the picture of the first verse here. So I want you to sing that first verse. Those of you who are in the class with me, and you've got the sheet music, we're going to sing that through the first filter. See you on the street and you walk on by. Make me wanna hang my head down and cry. So again, dab makes everything so much easier and clearer and resonant. Okay, that's tip number 1 in Rock the Rep for the 80s. So da, 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 da for your low notes. 2, we're going to go on to, there's something that a lot of artists use, and there's not a technical term for it. I mean, it's kind of a bend, but I don't call it a bend because what can happen if we think bend, we start thinking scoop, and this really isn't a scoop. It is, I call it a fling, because it's so slight and so quick that it doesn't have time to do this, but it does fling up. So let me demonstrate. I'm going to sing it straight for you with no flings, and then I'm going to do a part with the fling so you can hear the difference and hear what I'm talking about. Okay, so let me back that. So let's begin. If you gave me half a chance, you would see my desire burning inside of me. Okay, that's with no flings in it. Now I'm going to put the fling in. If you gave me half a chance, you'd see my desire burning inside of me. Okay, so straight half a chance you'd see. But on a few of those notes, I chose to fling up to them. If you gave me half a chance, you'd see. Fling, fling. My desire burning inside of me. Fling, fling. Okay. That is technique number 2. And so you can add, so that carries on through. You can fling the next part. I've had to work much harder than this for something I want. Don't try to resist me. Okay? And now we get to the big part. Okay. And technique number 3. And this is our final technique that we're going to play with on this one and when we get to the Belinda Carlisle. So technique number 3 is make your gross face, otherwise known as a snarl. Ew. It is not a pretty face, but this is the face that is going to help you get this chorus. Okay? So be okay with making an ugly face, because an ugly face gets you to the place. Look at, there's another hashtag. Ugly place. Ugly face gets you to the place. So I want to show you. I'm going to sing this without the face. I'm going to try to sing this without the face, and then I'm going to show you the difference. Okay? Much harder than this, for something I want. Don't try to resist. Open your heart to me, darling. I hold the lock and you hold the key. Open your heart to me, darling. I'll give you love if you turn the key. I can do it, but it was I could feel some reaching and pulling. So we're going to change the shape a little bit. Now I'm going to do it with my ill face. I've had to work much harder than this. Something I want. Don't try to read. Open your heart to me, baby. I hold the lock and you hold the key. Open your heart to me, darling. I'll give you love if you turn the key. Okay. So those of you who are in the room with me and then commenting, when you were playing along with no ew face plus versus ew face, did you notice the difference as I drink my throat coat? You can throw that in the comments. Catherine, so like the, yeah, that's like the holding still. Yeah. That makes some tension in there. But what did it do when you went to him? Try it again. So we're gonna do one of just even. Open your heart to me. Okay. And then Katie, who's in class, said it was easier. The second one was easier, but second one or first one? Second one was easier, yeah. Second one was easier, but also an interesting vocal color. And then Janet said that this makes the high notes more accessible. So let's practice that. So give me, even Steven, open your heart to me. Now, open your heart to me. Do you feel the difference? Katie, can I pull you on stage and we play with this for a second? Just this one spot. Okay, so can you give me like the even open your heart to me?
Open your heart to me.
Okay, now give me the smell something disgusting face and do it.
Open your heart to me.
Yeah. So how did those, if you were to like sensory explain that to somebody else, how did those feel different?
One felt more call and the other felt more pingy up here.
Yeah. So now Katie's one of my advanced wailers, so I'm going to kind of put you on the spot here. And the thing is, you can mix and match those, right? So we've done that in your sessions a lot. So can you now give me one just playing that mixes and matches like the pingy versus the call?
Okay. Open your heart to me, darling. I hold the lock and you hold the key.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. So those of you watching this, like when we're making decisions like that, it comes sometimes like the vowel will make the decision for you. So like heart is a drop jaw, right? But as we found earlier, open your heart. Oh, that's harder. Whereas if we go sneer, it's gonna keep my jaw a little more mid. Open your heart to me. But I might not want the whole thing to be pingy, right? So on the higher note, I'm gonna go pingy, but then I'm gonna cheat a little more calling. Open your heart to me. Yeah. I hold the lock and you hold the key. So we can play and mix and match. Just like, thank you, Katie. Janet, you want to play with that? Let's play. Okay. Well, it says, okay, so hang on. Let me read your comment here. It says, feel a pull keeping straight. The sneer lets it out. Yeah. So let's do one with just to open your heart to me. Give us one where we're just keeping it straight, and then give me the sneer.
And yeah. Open your heart to me.
Good. Now give it a sneer.
Reachy.
Yeah.
I don't know if my voice is in the best condition at the moment.
That's okay.
Open your heart to me. It's just there. The note is like on the same level.
Yeah. So it's already there. So now it's just not like I have to go get it. When we're here, it's there. We don't have to go. Open your heart to. So then like the next level would be what we were doing with Katie, would be working between switching, getting from here and then moving there. So open your heart. It's almost like a light switch. Open your heart.
Like the fling in the first part, the fling was like that as well.
Yeah. Open your heart. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really nice, Janet. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So let's combine. We're going to go to Heaven is a Place on Earth. And guys, we will play with those combo platters. Those of you who are in class, we're going to play with those in your coachings here in a minute. So we're going to go to our final one. And the final tip. So we have our flings. Actually, I gave you 4 today. So you got your low notes, you have your flings, you have your face, and I'm going to give you a bonus. And your bonus is a B. Okay. So we're going to go to Heaven is a Place on Earth. So if you want sometimes a little more, if you want a little more punch in your sound and an easy way to get there, you can use your B's to do it. So I'm gonna demonstrate this real quick, and then guys, the live stream will be over, and then those of you in class will cut over to Zoom to do our private coachings. But here is how you can use a B to help. When the night falls down, I want you to come around, and the world's alive. The sounds of the kids on the streets outside, and you walk into the room. You pull me close and we start to do a fling, and we're spinning with the stars up, and you lift me up, and you lay on the keys. Ooh, baby, do you know that's what? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Stay in heaven, love comes first. You'll make heaven a place on earth. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. So, excuse me, the bonus B on the baby will help you. Ooh, baby, do you? Okay, so the B is going to get me into a little bit more of a big sensation. If I wanted it to be lighter, I would make that B a P. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? I want it to be big, though. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? So you can use that B to get you into it. And then the Carlisle, when you use all things that we did, the first part of this verse, you would do your low note, da-da-da-da-da-da. The second half, you would fling. And then at the end, you would go to your, ew, this smells disgusting face, and burst your B to get a little bit of oomph. All right, guys, that's it for the live stream portion of this. Thank you for joining us. Again, you can always message me, drop a note in the comments here. I'll send you the tracks that we worked with today, plus a demo track where you can practice these techniques. For now, I'm heading over with my whalers into a Zoom for private coachings on these 3 cuts. Thanks so much for joining us.